It's 2023 and we're back. Happy Women's History Month. On today's show, we're talking about the things that we're doing different in 2023, what we're leaving behind in 2022, and trends throughout the decades, the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and the 2000s. Come on into the studio with me and enjoy the show. This is Every Woman.
Queens over here, and make no mistake in big things over here. Goddess in the flesh, you can tell by the smell of it. Every time I step in the room, it's an elephant. Woman.
Welcome to season 2 of the Every Woman Show. Yes, we are back. It is 2023. And it is Women's History Month. So happy Women's History Month, everyone.
Happy Women's History Month.
Yes. How have you ladies been doing? It's been a minute since we've all gathered together. So I'm so excited to see each and every one of you looking fabulous. Yeah. We'll tell everybody why y'all look so amazing in a minute. But yes. What was you about to say?
None.
No. So listen, I know it's March, and you know we 3 months into this joint right now. But what are you doing different in 2023? What are you doing new in 2023? So let's just skip January, New Year's resolutions. You set them, you broke them, whatever. We in March 2023. What are you doing new?
Reading more books this year. That is my goal thus far. I'm 3 in already.
Good job.
Thank you.
Awesome. Any suggestions on best reads yet?
I love James Patterson.
Oh, he's good.
Me too.
He's good.
I love him as an author. He keeps everything interesting, so it's hard to put the book down.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
That's
about
mine.
you?
I am actually trying to track my finances better.
Oh, that's a good one.
Speak.
Yeah, so I have a financial planner, and every month I go in and I write down all my bills so I know. Cause listen,
Gotta have a budget.
ooh-wee.
Otherwise, we overspend. And
Over.
listen,
Definitely.
these next 10 years, I told my husband, I said, this got to be our wealth building years. Like,
Listen.
we getting money
Yes.
now. We got to build
we
some
got
wealth.
to build.
So good for
I
you.
am taking advantage of that.
What about
Yeah.
you?
I'm making more time for me. I feel like the more roles you have, the less control you have. So I'm trying to eliminate things on my plate that don't need to be there so that I can make
Amen.
time in my life for the things that are important to me. So far, I'm struggling a little bit with that, but I'm working on it. We're getting there.
That's okay. Self-care is always important.
It is.
You got to take care of you before you can take care of anybody else. So do what you got to do.
that.
Yeah, I feel like it's gotta be more than going and getting your nails done or getting a massage. Like you really gotta make it an effort to prioritize yourself the same way you prioritize going to work, the same way you prioritize taking care of your kids. Like you have to be every single day put the effort in. So that's what I'm trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Toy. Toy Talk.
It's been a couple of things I've been trying to work on. More timeliness. I failed.
Did you say you've already failed?
I failed.
Keep trying, boo. Keep
But
trying.
It's, better,
never
but
too
I
late.
failed.
It's never too late. Keep trying.
And I went vegan this year. And give and take, I've been making good decisions and bad decisions with it, and learning what really helps my body.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another thing. And then I decided to go fully natural and lock my hair under the wig. So those are my new things.
Well, the one thing that I got back to in 2023 is doing things that make me happy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Very
And so
important.
one of those things similar to self-care, like that, doing things that make you happy is a part of that self-care, right?
Yeah.
So for me, that would be fitness training, group classes, sweating every day, and trying to eat better. So
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm still struggling with the whole cooking part, but We'll get
What you mean by eat better though? You trying to be vegan?
No. I'm not trying to be none of that. I'm going
Don't do that. That's
How that?
not vegan or vegetarian. I am a flexitarian. Let's be clear. Okay. We came up with that word a while ago. But no, just more fruits and vegetables, more home cooked meals,
Yeah.
less
Healthy eaters.
processed foods, less sugar. I can't remember the last time I had a pop. Actually, yes, I can. I cheated in January, and I was like, "This is my last Pepsi. I promise."
See, I still drink pop because that's vegan.
Okay, but they have a lot of sugar, and so I was just trying to reduce the sugar because I don't want to feel inflammation in my joints and having a hard time stretching. And I'm starting to. Never mind, I ain't going there. I was gonna say I'm just starting to feel things as I age. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I didn't think this was gonna happen, but like they said, keep living. And
it happens.
It happens.
Yeah.
So, but that's all good to hear, ladies. You know what I found really interesting. 2023, y'all know Walt Disney is celebrating 100 years.
Yes.
Did y'all know Walt Disney was celebrating 100 years and Warner Brothers?
Yep.
I did not know that.
Wow.
In 2023. So if y'all get a chance, you know what I'm saying, tap in. I don't know. This is maybe a endorsement
Be
plea.
your best. Be your best.
And an endorsement plea.
Where you going? Right.
Warner Brothers, holla at the Every Woman Show. Just kidding.
Maybe not.
I'm actually looking forward to seeing the live adaptation of The Little Mermaid with.
Oh my God, I
Bailey.
can't wait to see that.
That's coming out in May. I
We
think.
should all go together.
I really want to see
Yes.
That would be a nice
Never
field trip for us.
Yes.
That was one of the shows that, as a kid, I think it was like in the 90s that I really enjoyed. And then Indiana Jones.
Mm-hmm.
He coming back. Harrison Ford is gonna come back and
love
adorn
Harrison Ford.
that hat and that whip one more time.
Okay.
One more time. That was another movie of my childhood. I love that series.
Yes.
So those are some
Barbie
of the things.
too.
And Barbie.
Yes.
I
Yes.
get into Barbie.
I
or
was a
Indiana
Barbie
Jones.
girl.
And then y'all, it's some concert tours coming up. Everybody done broke the bank in their pockets on Beyonce.
Beyonce.
No.
Did not.
Somebody in here
Not
did.
here.
I did that in 2016.
Right?
Yeah,
That's what I
I got
I
to
took my daughter
experience
for her
and
16th birthday.
I'm excited to see Chloe. I'm a
Oh,
Chloe,
Chloe,
fan.
Bailey?
Yeah, I'm a Chloe fan. She'll
Is she
be
coming
here.
anywhere near
April
here?
13th at the
Okay.
Fillmore.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
I might actually go there. That's next
Yeah,
month.
and her album releases at the end of the month.
Okay. Good for her. Good for her. So Drake also dropped his concert
Yeah.
tour and Janet Jackson.
And a lot of good shows
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been deprived the last few years.
We have.
deserve it.
We deserve this.
Yeah, you know, anybody on Social Security, they can be looking for an increase.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
8.7% increase, average of about $140 in their Social Security checks. Y'all ain't know that?
My mama was happy,
I
y'all.
did.
What your mama's on
Mom and daddy happy.
Okay, well, learn me something today.
They're getting a cost of living increase.
Come on.
It's well deserved.
They deserve
Yeah,
it, definitely.
Just as long as
These
it's something
prices.
left for us when it's our turn.
I was
is
gonna
all
say,
I'm
but I
saying.
keep hearing we're not gonna have any. And I'm like, how are
Yeah.
they raising it? But
Because you can't get Social Security off OnlyFans. Like, imagine all those
You know
people.
what?
imagine
right out
all
the
those
box.
people, they're gonna have to be
mean-
OnlyFans in it, you know,
Yeah.
after retirement.
Let's bring it on back.
You know, right?
She ain't lying.
So, talking about 2023 and the things that we did in past decades and all that show. That's kind of what we're talking about this year, this today on the Every Woman Show. What are your thoughts about vision boards and vision board parties? Do you think that they are valuable? Do you find them beneficial in any way in your life? Like, what's your thoughts on vision board parties?
I think they are valuable. I think they do great things for people. It brings people together. It shows camaraderie, and then nobody is alone in any effort that they have moving forward. You started this vision board, or you had a party with a group of people, and you can work through the board with those same people. So I think that's a beautiful thing.
But a group of people that you know, maybe a mix of people you know and don't know. Like, would you just go to a Eventbrite vision board party with people you didn't know, or would you prefer to
I
do that
would.
with
I
people
would
that
not.
you're close to?
I would.
Why not?
I would not. Because I feel like for me it's more personal. I've been to vision board parties in the past. So like when I was in book clubs and stuff like that, we would do vision board parties all the time, every year, because I was in 2 or 3 book clubs at one time. But we would do vision board parties every year. And for me, it's more personable because you can share those experiences and those things that are like inside of you
Right.
that you're trying to let out with those people that are closer to you. And now there's nothing wrong with doing it with somebody that you don't know, because they can provide you with some insight
Right.
as well.
An objective opinion, an objective view
Absolutely.
from somebody who doesn't know you.
But for me, I just like it to be
It's
a little bit
personal.
more intimate.
It
That's
is.
right.
It
Yes,
is.
I get caught up in the process, so I'm gonna be looking at your vision board and be like, oh, but yours is so much prettier than mine, and then I want to redo mine. So like, no,
So you don't do them anymore?
no, I don't. Me and my husband did one not this New Year, but the New Year prior, which was cool. But I was looking at his vision board, like, where you get those stickies at? I don't see it. Yeah, so I'm like a little kid.
You comparing your vision board to them.
Right, but the thing is, I don't compare in real life my vision
Okay.
to nobody else's.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I stay focused
Yeah.
on my own path, but when it comes to like the actual projects, yeah, I'm like a little kid.
But to your point about it being a very deeply personal
Yeah.
thing and who you share that with matters.
Yeah.
I've definitely participated in vision board parties where once I was done creating the vision and we stood up at the end of each party to share our vision with the people who were there, I broke out into tears.
Yeah.
Because what I wrote down and what I put on that piece of paper meant so much to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like I really needed to accomplish these goals. And then the other thing, too, is that sometimes I would find myself putting the same goal on there over and over and year after year. And I feel like that's okay.
It is.
It is.
If you don't accomplish it this year, there's always next year. Just keep working at it. Right?
There's no timeline for true greatness. That's what I do
Ooh,
feel.
say that.
There is
That's
no
a good quote.
timeline for true greatness.
Write that down.
Okay?
Toy said, "There's no time for true greatness." That's you. That's a quote for you.
And you know what's so crazy? I was not pro vision board until I did one. I was a person, I was like, this is stupid. Like, this is dumb. Like, I was down in it until, like, I actually did it. And I found it to be something that was inspirational and motivational. That rhymed. But, yeah, and it made me think about what do I really want in the future, out of life, and everything. So now I have a different insight and a different look on vision board parties. And to me, I don't think it really cares if I'm with someone, if I'm with people that I know or people that I don't know. It has two different meanings because at the end of the day, your vision board is about you. But if it's around my people that I know, like how, you know what I'm saying, if it's around y'all and stuff, cool, because we have like a friendship and an intimate setting where we share our goals and things that we want with each other. Versus if I would have went to a vision board group and it was a lot of people and I don't know them. So what, girl? Like, this is what I want to do. Maybe I inspire you. Maybe your vision board will inspire me. And that's it.
Again, it's deeply personal. So we did here at the Every Woman Show get an
did.
opportunity to sit down and put our vision and our goals on paper and just had that moment with each other. And here we're gonna share some of those moments with you now.
My zone B, zone in 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 my
Things that I want to do more of, traveling the world, just visualizing those places, add skills that I want to develop here in 2023. Obviously, family is at the top, family first, got it tatted on me. Date night, obviously, with hubby, my sister's important to me. Just staying centered and taking care of myself. And then I'm gonna write this check out to myself for a dollar amount that hopefully I can write to myself at the end of the year.
Speak. So for 2023, I have not filled out my check yet, but this is all of us here at the talk show, a complete, versatile, functional lifestyle. I want to be at peace, so we're going to get more out of your life. Don't overlook the pleasures of submerge.
Yeah, my girl Riri, she's the entertainer that I found that I kind of, I don't want to say look up to, but inspired by, because she made a way for herself. And she's people always tell me stick to one thing and stay to it, but she didn't stick to one thing. And I don't know not one millionaire who has only one stream of income. And this one might be my favorite one, Smile, because that's what I want to make the world do. and eat better, of course.
All right, so mine is your best life is within reach, which is I'm telling myself that. And so these are, as Tam said, affirmations that I keep reminding myself of daily. The goals that I want to accomplish along with fitness and meditation, travel places. Each day I write the story of my life, so I want to be able to write the story of my life every single day.
How often do y'all gonna actually look at the board?
I plan on hanging mine in my bedroom on my closet door. So I gotta get dressed every day. So it's gonna be right
Good
there.
place to have it.
Yeah,
Definitely an everyday looker.
Mine will be in the kitchen. I'm normally breakfast, so it's good to see first thing in the morning. Could get some juices flowing for the day, be a little bit of inspiration if I felt like I was missing something.
I gotta put on clean drawers every day, so man
You
gonna
know
be in my
what?
room where I put my
In the
clean
underwear
drawers
drawer?
on there. Yeah, right near it.
Like in the underwear drawer.
Inside of it.
Right
I
there.
thought about putting mine in my office, but I think I'm going to hang it right in the room because I'm there every single day, so I can look at it every single day.
So I should make one and put it on the snooze button.
You should.
Those are some good moments that we had during that vision board party. Yeah. Yeah. So a couple of us brought our vision boards today. Y'all want to share them just real quick? Show the people. And they are varying sizes too. So somebody's
Really?
is like the size of
Listen.
a billboard.
It's big
I
in
need
here. Somebody
Cozy
to
big
be
in
in
here.
able
complex.
to see.
She said, I need to fully visualize.
Right, right. It's like I
Okay.
need
wanna
to
make
see
sure
my
y'all
vision
see it.
clearly.
Do not,
It's on that,
Upside down.
that good
here we
poster
go.
board too.
don't underestimate. Mine is kind of like in sections.
It's really cute.
You know,
is.
I got
See, I
my
Colorful. It's really colorful.
meditation and stuff and travel and stay positive. You see that right there?
All centered around staying positive.
Yep,
That's right.
yep. So your best life is within reach, and that's
Now-
what I'm working toward.
You gotta fill this out now.
I do have to
It's not
fill
too
my
late.
check out. So I'm going to work on that this week.
All right. Toy.
I have a little small vision board.
But tell them why yours is small, Toy.
This was my very first vision board that I have ever done, and it was with the EVRY Woman show. So it means a lot to me. I actually keep this on the dashboard of my car. So I look at it every single day, and it means a lot to me. The biggest thing is smile, because that's what I want to make the world do.
Smile queen.
Yes.
Look at that queen.
I tried love to suck a little bit, so I'm gonna try that again later. You know, Tam did say that.
I know that.
It suck a little bit, you know. So I'm a fighter, and at heart, and not physically, but you know, just through any situation. And fork in the roads, I split them in half, and you know, I definitely started eating better and taking care of myself. Traveling more. I'll be going to California this year.
Me too.
I'm really excited about that. Kindness, gratitude, family, all of that. And I also put a check on my vision board. I put it on the back.
You gotta fill yours out too.
I left it blank because the sky is the limit and I want all the money, honey.
Okay. I love it.
All right.
Well, unfortunately, Lovely's vision board couldn't be here with us today.
Wow.
Her dog ate her homework.
This could be a literal situation. No.
But it's beautiful, and I know that you remember everything that's on there for sure.
one of the center of it was speaking about taking the greatest things out of this life, and that is exactly where I am with my life and every transition, everything that's happening right now.
I love it.
I'm taking everything.
Y'all saw it.
I want it all.
Yes. And you saw a picture of mine on there, and I'm really excited to say that I cashed my check already.
Congratulations.
Yes, and I've accomplished a couple of things like, you know, having a better gut health, drinking more water. Like all I drink now is water and
me
coffee.
too.
Water
No
and coffee.
coffee.
I don't have any juice in the house or not since the
That's
kids
dope.
left because I'm also an empty nester now. My youngest is in college and my oldest
Congratulations.
is in his own apartment. Did I tell y'all that?
No.
Look at God. He got his own apartment. But my, again, vision board was centered around what makes me happy. So that leads me into like, what quotes are y'all living by, or do you have a single quote that you're living by in 2023? And I'll just share mine first because I've actually already said it. That I'm gonna just get back to what makes me happy. My husband told me, and he's a wise man. He told me once that happiness is an inside job.
It is. I like
And
that.
I didn't want
Yeah.
to believe him. As a matter of fact, I did not believe him. And until I started to figure out that my happiness wasn't in his control. So I'm just focusing on being happy, doing the things that make me happy, and having happiness be an inside job. So
Amen.
Shout out to happiness.
Okay.
shout out to happiness and smile, queen,
Yes.
because I'll be doing a lot of that. Lovely.
Yes.
What's your quote for 2023?
This one is all for me. Me. I became a mother at 17. And so I've been raising for a very long time, right? So I've taken away from myself. With, which is what you're supposed to do as a parent. You sacrifice, you give to your kids. Now, don't get me wrong. London, my youngest, she'll be 9 this year. But I've learned to maneuver around her being as young as she is. I'll take her with me. We'll do things together. I'll show her the process of work, due diligence, and everything like that. So I'm accepting all of the flowers and I'm giving them to myself because I deserve this. I've worked hard.
And speaking of the process of work, I meant to do it at the top of the hour, but we want to give a special every woman congratulations to Lovely.
We go better black.
Congratulations, Lovely, on your Entrepreneur Spotlight Award.
Congratulations.
Given to you by the Ladies Entrepreneur Empowerment Circle.
Yes.
Super dope.
Yes.
Short, LEAC for short, right? LEEC?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Dope.
Oh, man, y'all just don't know. So, like, people sleep on... Y'all sleep on massage therapists, okay? Let me tell y'all that.
Yes.
Don't just think it's completely a muscular type of deal that I'm just solely working on your body. No, when you come to me, I am breaking down what's going on in your body that your mind put there. So I'm the muscle whisperer, if you ask me.
Okay, I like that.
I do this. And then within that, with 40 Mile Education Consultants, they asked me to come out and instruct classes within DPS, inner city and surrounding areas, and giving them enrichment programs with massage therapy.
That is
Oh,
awesome.
congratulations.
Congratulations.
That's dope.
Thank
That's
you.
huge.
Lovely be talking to the muscles like, relax.
I told y'all, I got them hands.
understand.
Did you get them
Oh,
hands?
baby.
I got them hands. Y'all ain't got
I
them
haven't.
hands.
y'all
When
to
she
get
actually
them
talking,
hands.
I'm like, I said it before, I need a book with you for real.
Yeah.
I need
Yeah.
them hands in your life.
Come on.
Alicia, what's your
Come
quote
on.
that you're living by for
So
2023?
my quote is, don't worry about nothing and pray about everything.
I love it. I love it. That's words to live by.
Because living this entrepreneurial life is not for the weak.
It is not.
It is not.
That's
And
why
so,
I haven't done it yet.
Well, thank
I
you.
like my bi-weekly
You like your
paycheck.
baby?
Ooh.
But
Somebody
what I
gotta
have
do
done is I had, this year when I said I was doing my finances, I also set a weekly goal because in the business that I'm in, this is kind of like a slow season, right?
Mm.
So I set a weekly goal for myself.
And what business are you in?
So I'm in a whole lot of business.
Forever
Trying to give you a
busy.
shameless plug.
But
You ain't
graphic
taking. Keep
design,
going.
yeah, I'm about to tell you right now, graphic design, event planning, and all that stuff, small business consulting, all that. So, and with the event planning, like that's a large portion of it. So this is kind of the slow season. So I set a weekly goal for myself, and I just wrote it down. Every week I want to make this amount. And I've been surpassing that goal every
Yes.
single
Awesome.
week.
Good job.
That vision.
Every
Good
single
job.
week since I
Yes.
made it. And so I just don't worry about, I can't worry about if somebody's going to call and be like, I need your services. But I just don't worry about
That's a
it.
beautiful
Yes,
thing.
I just let it ride.
Let it come to you.
Mm-hmm.
Amber, what's your quote for 2023?
So my quote is, success is never owned, only rented. My husband says that to me all the time. And my favorite quote, like my quote is, your current situation is not your final destination. And those are
Amen.
kind of like twin quotes, because what it means basically is that where you're at today doesn't guarantee you're going to be there tomorrow. And that could be, you could be in a rock bottom place today and on top of the world tomorrow or vice versa. But know that just because you are successful right now doesn't mean that you will always be successful or that you'll be successful this time next year. So you be thankful for that continue to work for that because you're only renting it, and you
like
never know
it.
when it might pass you by.
I like it a lot.
Amen.
Toy done already gave us all a nice gem of a quote. You know, there is no timeline for true greatness.
There is not.
Toy too talk too talk.
It's and you know how that came out randomly, but it's true. There's no true timeline for greatness because it can happen today, it can happen tomorrow. You're running your own race. Like Nipsey says, like the marathon continues. That doesn't mean that you're in competition or doing anything. You know, you don't need to be looking on your friend, your enemy, or your partner's paper. Do you and do things at your pace because what's meant for you is meant for you, and it will happen when it's supposed to happen for you.
Absolutely.
Amen.
And that's where true happiness comes from. You're gonna stress yourself out worried about anybody else.
Well, since you got the mic, Toy, let's talk about what you are celebrity gossip expertise. What celebrity gossip you got for us this week?
Well, speaking of bodies, you know, Sierra showed a lot of it.
She wasn't the only one.
I ain't
She
mad at it.
definitely
quite
was
frankly.
not the only one. So Sierra is the main one, though, making the top headlines for the Vanity Fair after party. And they talked about her a lot, saying she went to the Oscars dressed like that. It's a time and place for everything. First of all, she was not at the Oscars like that, but she definitely was at the Vanity Fair after party. And basically, it seems like their theme was barely there because Sierra definitely was not the only one showing it all, okay? She did go to the Oscars in basically, it looked like a fishnet dress and a thong with pasties. But there were some in there with mesh dresses on as well with no pasties. And I would say Janelle Monáe had the most elegant barely there dress. But it definitely was a theme there. And this is something that they do for the Vanity Fair after party. But it seems like Sierra caught the most slack or whatever for it, right? And I think it's because I just don't think people like her. Like,
I was gonna say, I think people who just love to hate Sierra for whatever reason.
Because when she got married to Russell, Russell's a simp, and you know when she got before she got married with Russell, they said, Sierra is a lady of the night. They kept on calling her that because I don't know if I could say the other word for it, but but you know because they was like, she dated Bow Wow, she dated 50 Cent, she dated Future, and now she with Russell. I said, okay, that's 4 boyfriends. Your grandma had more. Okay, so you know. And then when Sierra first came out, remember they said she was a hermaphrodite?
Yes, I remember
I recall
that.
that.
Yeah, with the 3 kids proved the difference. So,
She got all her lady parts.
right. So I just feel like the world picks on Sierra, and I don't see anything wrong with what she did. Like, one lady said to me, well, just because everybody else does it, that don't mean you have to. But the thing is, we're looking at celebrities who live a totally different lifestyle that we live.
Absolutely.
And you don't know if she has some type of contract or endorsement to go with that, you know, because she's a high fashion model.
Or you think it's because it's in Russell Wilson's supposed to be like Christian, and so you think maybe that had something to do with it?
I did see a lot of posts about that. They was like, oh, yeah, it was a picture of her and Russell praising God, and then they're naked. But first of all, this is my problem with Christians. We tend to pick what sin is better than the other. It's all a sin. Like, you're having sex before marriage, you're drinking. You know, she showed a little booty. You know what I'm saying? Y'all act like y'all ain't never seen no booty before. She had the pasties on, so technically she wasn't topless. So, yeah, with Sierra, it's like, you know, the dress wasn't all that, but her body, like, go girl.
Okay.
Yeah, her body made the dress.
She was serving.
If I had that body
talking
still.
about her, because that body is
right.
Bang.
People was looking
Okay.
at that mad.
If anything, she need to put out a workout plan video, okay?
Something.
Okay.
Sierra's
I'm
Get
about
Right.
The workout plan instead of that
His
independent
body
song, but
back.
let's not
The
talk about
workout
that.
plan is I'm a celebrity and I got time today.
She
And
definitely
somebody
got
to
the
cook my
time.
meals and I ain't got nothing else to do but be
Nothing.
cute.
Speaking of celebrities, like, do you guys ever get told that you look like a celebrity or have a celebrity look-alike?
I've had it.
Oh. Who you had? No, I want to hear Alicia's. We'll get to you. We'll get to you in a minute, Sam. I want to hear Alicia.
I want to see if y'all can guess because when I tell y'all I get this celebrity.
I said Queen
said
Latifah.
Monica.
You said Monica.
I said Queen Latifah.
I could see Queen.
Queen Latifah? It's the hair for me, Monica Mama.
Monica.
Yeah.
She said Monica, and you say her mama. I'm offended on behalf of Alicia.
Because when you think when you think of how Monica hair usually not like that, but you know back in the day, Monica used to have her short hairstyle and
No,
stuff
I
over.
think her hair and her face. It just reminds me of Monica.
I get Tamar Braxton.
Yeah, that's
Every single time.
It's the voice for me with Tamar. Yeah.
I swear to God, I was in the
All you
store.
gotta do is pop your lips.
Listen, I was in the store today, right? And walked in, went to the back, got me a water, came to the register, and this lady was like, "Do you know you look like Tamar Braxton?" And my eyes went just like this. I said,
So you've heard this
You didn't heard it a gazillion times.
I've gotten all the Braxton sisters, except for Tawanda, because I'm not dark.
Okay.
I've gotten them all. You know, you look like Tony Braxton. I get Tamar the most.
Well, we need to call.
That's your long lost family.
So she-
I was gonna
so
say,
then-
we need to call the Braxton and
So
get you
then
in on the
she
next
said-
episode.
So then she said, "Are you famous?" I was like, "No, ma'am." She was like, "Well, you need to call them because you might be one of them."
Might be a long lost
Yeah.
cousin. You never know.
One of his
Papa
sisters.
was a Rolling Stone.
Listen, he was.
Lovely, you ever gotten anybody?
You never know.
Well,
Well, who she look
apparently
like today?
today I'm Halle Berry from some
Halle
movie
Berry.
I
I love it.
am unaware of. Okay.
What movie is it? We can't come up with it.
know.
I cannot
wanna know
find this
this
movie,
movie.
but I didn't see Halle Berry in the movie, and she looked just like that.
We're gonna figure it out.
Yes.
Okay.
What about you, Amber?
Oh my gosh. Jude Morris. Y'all ever seen Star?
Yeah.
Star.
With the curly hair?
Star. And when I tell you, like every single day of my life, not only in real life, but on TikTok, everybody either thinks I'm her or says I look just like her.
The series.
Yeah.
Okay.
So same situation, how you had somebody at the store. I had this lady at CVS. She was convinced I was Star, and I was like, "No, I'm really not her." And she was like, "It's okay, you trying to be low key. I get it." And I was like, "No,
That's
I'm
funny.
not her." But yeah, every single day of my life, I am told I look like her.
That's interesting. Okay. It was Brandy for me. I've been told I look like Brandy.
Yeah.
Sitting up in
I used to
my
get her
room.
in college because I wore braids a lot. And
And I obviously had hair when they were young.
You know.
So I was Brandy's friend. I got Countess Vine all throughout high school.
yeah, I
that's
can see it.
funny.
I can see it.
And then it didn't help. I used to imitate her. I'm like, let's party. Like,
She was on the episode of in the new season of Harlem.
She was.
She had a cameo on there.
I get, and you know, depending on what weight I'm at, because I've gotten a couple of celebrities. Like I'm Fat Raven Simone.
No.
Yeah, and to see her and Countess Vine look nothing alike. But when Raven Simone was bigger, I got her. And I think it's because we make the same faces. We both be like,
Very animated, both of y'all.
yeah.
I can see that.
And that's what it really is. And then I heard Nivea, but Nivea and Raven Simone kind of favor. So
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Too.
but yeah, those the main three I get.
Interesting.
So we thought we'd have a little fun today on the Every Woman Show and talk about styles and trends and fashion and music throughout the decades. And so we each have been assigned a decade that we're gonna just kind of reflect on and go back to and share what was popping in those times, because popping definitely wasn't popping in the times you about to cover, which was the 60s. So we're gonna cover the 60s. We got the 70s obviously down
As
here.
you can see.
We got
okay.
bamboo earrings, at least 2 pair. The 80s,
Okay.
Yeah.
over there. She got bamboo earrings too,
Yeah.
and so do you. She got the 90s, and I'm in the new era, Y2K, because I'm the youngest up here. So
Take it back right now.
Just gonna let her be great right now.
Let it down.
You have your moment.
Take it back.
let me have my moment.
Okay, so I want to start real quick with the trivia question and ask y'all, what do y'all think the average income was of a middle class family in the 60s?
Really poor.
Oh
Wow.
Like dollar amount. Average income.
15,000
Okay. Anybody else? Any other guesses?
in the 60s, right?
Yeah, in the 60s.
Butter probably used to cost like 65 cents.
Average.
Man.
So median
30.
5,600. 56. I had to double triple
Wait,
check. So
say
I was
that
like
again?
5,600
Per year?
per year.
I would still be poor in the 60s. That is
know what?
crazy.
You was lying to me.
5,600. The average house, median cost of a house, was around $11,000.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Think about that. And I mean, it was long ago, but it wasn't that long ago,
No.
considering how the average price of today's houses is crazy.
Ain't 11,000 unless they leaning to the side.
Listen,
You can't even get a house in Detroit for that price no more.
Like
the
I said,
average
unless
price
they
is about
never
100,000
inside.
for a Detroit house now, which is great.
Ain't
Yeah.
got no windows, doors, or nothing.
Okay. But the 60s was a great decade for setting forth music and fashion, right? Because some of the best music, you got to think,
I do.
60s
I
was the
love
time
the
of
60s.
Motown. It was the time of
Yes.
R&B. It was the time of all of these revolutionary music genres, which was amazing. The Supremes had their peak in the 1960s
did,
and paved
yeah.
the way for so many African American singers, particularly female singers, to come from that. So the 60s were great for that. Fashion, think about like staple pieces, mini skirts.
Ow.
Okay, which today we are still, I got one on right now. Okay, so mini skirts, thank you 60s for that. Also go-go boots.
Yes.
And we have had so many variations of go-go boots over the years. The beehive hairstyle,
Yes.
Yeah.
which I think I heard or I saw that a variation, y'all know the little bump of the 90s, the little hill or whatever, the little,
That was inspired from that. Yeah.
yeah, the little, that's supposed to be coming back. I think I seen that
I won't
somewhere.
be trying it.
Well,
Listen, I was
now-
rocking that long beyond, like long
pumpkin.
after it was no longer in style. But yeah. So hottest dance. Any ideas what the hottest dance was? Come out the 60s.
The hot potato.
The hot
that a
potato.
real
Oh
thing?
yeah, the
Oh, I was like, is that
What
real?
about the swim?
No. The
What
twist.
is that? A combination of the
The
Macarena and
the twist. Oh, the
Come on, baby.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
see?
do the twist.
Don't twist out your chair.
I know. I'm about to. That's pretty much all I got for the 60s. It was a good decade.
It was a
that
good decade.
that you know I didn't think when I was like the 60s, but I got to look at it. I'm like, oh, you know, I had no idea how much it paved the way for a lot of the things that we enjoy today.
Yeah, and it's Women's History Month too,
Yeah,
right?
so it's perfect.
So you talked about the Supremes and how they paved the way. So we pay homage to the
Yes,
Supremes
thank you, Supremes.
for their strides that they made in the 60s. All right, next decade up is the 70s and Jackie Brown down here. No,
Little Farrah Fawcett,
Little
little Jackie
Farrah
Brown.
Fawcett. Tell us about the 70s, lovely.
So when we talk about clothes, right? Hot pants, bell bottoms,
Yes.
wide collar shirts, and leisure suits for the men, if you will. Okay. So
I
I
hot
was
pants on the other day.
She did. She was smooth too.
okay. So songs, right? Hot stuff. 3 times the lady. The freak. Chic. Boogie Oogie Oogie Dance Machine by Jackson 5. Man, y'all can't tell me that y'all was not bugging off of that one, okay? Okay. So, dance moves. Now, this one is funny for me. We're going to do YMCA. Was an actual. Now, how this dance came about is they were at a concert and they were clapping their hands above their head, and the crowd adapted to thinking that they were spelling out YMCA.
Oh,
so they just
wow.
used it moving forward.
Interesting.
Wow.
How about that?
Fun fact.
Okay. So the funky chicken, the sprinkler. Y'all know how to do the sprinkler, right?
Oh, wait, I don't know that.
What about a little bit of mashed tater?
Oh, that's
that
a
the-
real
no.
thing.
Yeah,
Somewhere you,
that's a real
oh, yeah.
somewhere you stumping your
And
feet
then
and
twist.
squishing, right?
Yeah.
Right.
It's like a
I don't know.
combination of a squish and a bug and a twist.
Now,
I like
Yeah.
mashed
I
potatoes
got another one for you. The electric slide came out in 1976.
Talking about the hustle that we
They
do to
gave
Stevie
them
Wonder.
their own.
It's electric. Do, 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 do,
Yeah.
do,
Oh, okay.
do, do. That one.
Do the hustle.
Right. So at every family gathering from then up until now, we've been doing this, right? They had dedicated a whole channel to just the electric
Oh,
slide,
wow.
the
On
hustle.
what? On
They sure
satellite
did.
radio?
Oh, wow.
No, they wasn't no
Nah,
satellite
nah.
back in the 70s.
Said it
Oh,
wasn't
they
no satellite
dedicated
in the 70s.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
That
Movies:
dial TV.
Star Wars, Rocky,
Oh, I love
Superman, Foxy Brown, The Wiz,
Ooh, I love the Wiz.
Alien, The Car Wash, 5 on the black hand side. That was one. How you doing? All right. So inventions, right? 1979, the portable music player, the Walkman.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Mhm. And an Apple computer was in 1976.
Nice.
How about that? So that's what I got for you.
You done?
All right.
Shout out to the 70s.
Did the spades
Okay.
come out in the 60s?
Right, 'cause
Right.
You know, if you
That was
got it,
definitely
you
a
got it.
space
If you
throw.
got it, you got it.
Rise and
okay?
fly.
Now to the best decade of them all, the 80s.
Yes, yes,
80s,
yes.
Clearly, I'm an 80s
I had to
baby.
take the
Yeah, I'm a
80s,
80s baby.
being an 80s baby. Like, we all 80s baby, though. I'm just the youngest.
Let her have her moment.
Okay.
The hot songs out, we had stuff like Billie Jean by Michael Jackson, Doves Cry by Prince. I can't go for that. No can do. Like a Virgin by Madonna. Touch better very first time.
That was with the pointy bra too. Did she have a pointy one on? in
Yes,
there?
the pointed, like,
coin.
somebody touch that.
Can we just pause there for a second? Because I felt
Right.
like Madonna in the 80s was like soft porn, real talk.
It
like
was.
It was.
With all of
For
those
the 80s, that
pearls
was
and
considered
lace.
hard
Yes.
porn.
Yeah.
Hard porn.
I
But
felt naughty watching Madonna.
Yeah,
and Madonna still looks good, by the way. She do.
yeah.
And outside of that stuff she came
Yeah, I
out
don't
with, she
know.
came out looking like the Cowardly Lion that day. We ain't gonna talk about that though. But another great song from the 80s was Walk This Way by Run DMC.
Yeah. Yeah.
Walk this
Who did he collab with on that? Aerosmith?
Aerosmith, yes.
Great collab.
And then great movies, which are actually some of my favorite childhood movies, was The Gremlins. Bright light, bright light.
I was scared of that.
I was too.
I was a chicken. I don't
I
care.
love
Whatever.
I love the Gremlins. Ghostbusters. When
Who you
something
gonna
strange in the neighborhood.
Who you gonna call?
I was scared of Ghostbusters too.
Ghostbusters.
thought it was a ghost.
Three Men and a Baby was a funny movie that was
I like
out.
that movie. That
Y'all
was-
ever heard that there was like supposedly in the original one you could see a ghost in the window?
I
Yeah,
gotta go
they
back
said
and
that
watch
set was
it.
haunted, but you gotta find because they edited it out on the newer versions. But if you find like the original version, because I saw it, it was little, but no, they said the set was haunted.
Oh,
Just thought I'd share that
no.
fun
What
fact.
did the ghost look
And
like?
It was like a dark shadow of a person, like a child, up at the.
oh
in the
wow,
window.
that's crazy. That's
No,
real creepy.
no, thank you.
That's why I
So
was
we had
scared.
Top Gun for the action movie, and as well, my favorite action / comedy was Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy, yes.
Yes.
And then we had the fun dance move like the moonwalk.
Mhm.
Could y'all do
Everybody's
that?
trying to do
Still
that.
can't
I
do
could
that.
never do the moonwalk.
No,
I
I
did.
could try it.
You
I
did.
I
suck.
did.
You gonna show us your moves?
I ain't showing them.
Okay.
And then the Running Man. That
Yeah,
was
the
pretty
Running
dope. The Running Man was super dope. And I can't confirm when this happened, but I believe the Schoolcraft, which is a Detroit dance, came out in the 80s as well.
And probably the typewriter because MC Hammer, or was that 90s?
Oh, yeah, because MC Hammer, how could I forget him? No, was that 90?
That might be
90s.
90s.
Too legit.
So transitioning to the 90s.
Right.
Here we go.
Right, and so as we transition, some of those trends actually carried over into the 90s. And so for some of the fashions, we had overalls. I rocked those. K-Swiss. Listen, I had to have a new pair of
Oh my
K-Swiss
God.
every school year.
Every school year.
K-Swiss was the Air
year.
Force Ones that are, you know what I'm saying? They
They
the
were the Air
same.
Force
Yeah.
Ones of the 90s.
They
First
were.
day of school
They
with a fresh
were.
pair of K-Swiss, you
Yeah.
already knew you was it.
Can you even find a pair of K-Swiss? Because
They
if you
still
do,
make-
I'm
they
an
still-
8.5.
Somebody posted some online the other day. I saw
Maybe I can go to
them.
their website.
All my
I'm
K-Swiss
stealing
lean.
your thunder. Keep
What
going.
about scrunchies? Did you
Oh,
like
yes.
stack them on your ponytail?
Stack them on my wrist.
Did you? Oh yeah, she did.
I used to have like every.
Remember it was that one girl who didn't have a
It
ponytail?
was like red, black, red, black, red, black. Like just
all of them
And
stacked
the
up.
scrunchy socks too, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
scrunchy socks. I got on some right
Y'all,
now.
y'all should see their feet
We
right
gon-
now. Cause
Oh, yeah.
gonna
The shoe game is
Butterfly.
popping.
Did y'all use some butterfly clips?
Oh, I
in
used
your
to
hair?
love those.
Yes.
so much.
Yes.
That's okay. Oh, what about jelly sandals?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I used to love those.
I love them
those
jelly
stanky
beans.
feet. Your feet just be sweating.
Yes.
Sweating.
fun fact, I had some jelly sandals on, and I was running down the street in
Did
them.
you fall?
I stepped in a nail.
Oh.
And
I
it went
still
right
got-
through, didn't
It
it?
did. I still have the mole on the bottom of my foot to prove it.
Oh, my goodness.
It's a beauty mark now. So.
The bamboo earrings, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And then the airbrush shirts. You
Yes.
see, okay. So real quick story about this shirt, because this is actually me on this shirt.
I thought it looked like you, but
This
I was
is
like,
me. This is one of my senior pictures from high school.
Oh,
Right.
I
wow.
love that.
So when I was in college, there was this guy that was liking me, right? And he was just like, he was looking through my senior pictures and stuff. And so he took one. He lived in Flint, and he had this shirt made for me from my senior picture. And I have had this shirt since 1993.
Oh wow.
I got
And I would not get rid of it. Yep.
You should keep it.
I am. I'm gonna keep
I
it.
would've
I
had
had another thing that I would wear airbrush. It had like, don't laugh at me. It was like a
No
little
promises.
jumper, and on the front of it, it had brick house.
Okay, let's
Alicia, you kept that shirt up good because I would have had hair glue and blunt burns all over
Like
it.
this.
So soft and well kept.
Yeah,
Oh.
good job.
Forget you had a condom on.
Oh yes, y'all remember the
Oh.
TLC era with
Crazy
the
sexy cool.
condom
Was it
on the
left
front.
eye?
Oh wait, let me put this on real quick so y'all can see.
And she put it on the left.
Rest
eye.
in peace, left eye.
All
right, left eye.
And
Yes.
it's colorful.
Colorful
She was ahead of her
condom.
time.
Yes, ma'am.
Skittles.
So the songs, No Scrubs.
Okay.
That came out in '99. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Oh my
Oh,
God, one of the
I
best
love that
albums
Best
album.
album
Yes,
ever.
yes.
Came out in '98. What year you graduated?
98.
98. So that came out in '98. And then The Boy Is Mine with Monica and
Mm-hmm.
Brandy. Y'all remember Barbie Girl? I'm a Barbie.
Barbie girl in a Barbie
That came out in '97.
That's what
Oh God, it's so corny.
The Macarena. That came out in '93, and then of course, Poison.
Oh my
Never trust a
God.
big button smile. No, my bad. I had a moment.
It's okay.
Yes. And so some of the movies was Amistad.
Give us
Amistad came out. Give us free. Right. Ghost. I love.
Oh,
Ghost.
I
That was
love
one of the best
Ghost.
movies ever.
R.I.P.
Yes.
Patrick
So what do
Swayze.
you think the top film was
I'm not looking. I can't read
In
your
the
hand.
in
90s.
'93? That's the year I
93?
graduated in high school. Yeah.
Color purple? When color purple come out? No?
I don't know.
I think I was too
I don't
young.
know.
I don't know.
No, I had nothing.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic. Okay, I get it. I never really got deep
can
into
see
it, but I
that,
get
though.
it.
I can see that. No, I did.
I can see it.
that.
Yeah, it wasn't my thing, but I get it. Yeah.
All right, so this one y'all gonna like. Top dance moves. Y'all ready? Because I know everybody
The
knows.
90s?
Cabbage Patch.
The cabbage patch. Okay.
Cabbage Patch.
The Cabbage Patch.
Then
Give
we
me
got
dance
the
lessons on
prep.
the Every Woman Show.
The prep.
I don't know how to do it right.
Oh, that was
Oh, that.
Then we
It's
got.
always weird when it
Earl
So
Flynn.
happens.
she mentioned the Running Man, but that kind of.
Yeah, some of them blended over, yeah.
Yep. Humpty Dance.
Oh, it's your chance to do the dance, do the hump. Do it, baby. And do the Humpty Hump. Do the Humpty Hump. Do it, baby.
Okay.
So we got the Tootsie Roll and the Butterfly. Now I always got confused because one of them go in, one of them go out.
Yep.
So the Tootsie Rolls inward and the butterflies outward. And I was not allowed to do that dance as a kid.
Really?
It was weird. Like, it's the Tootsie Roll. Like, we twerking now these days.
I mean,
So I guess the Butterfly came out first because he was like, Butterfly,
Butterfly,
oh,
let me see the Tootsie Roll.
Hey.
And then you
What was
got
that, 92?
You're not in right.
Okay, I think it was 90.
Because
Because
he
he
You
said
know
it right
that,
song.
you know,
I didn't write the year down.
do you got the crybaby on there?
I was gonna say, I was waiting for it to say it. I'm like,
Yeah, you know they listed it, but I didn't write it down.
That was the
Crybaby.
XX dance. Like,
How you do the crybaby? I
on the
forgot.
floor, like,
and your booty popping.
I wasn't allowed to do that dance.
That
I'm
was
like,
bad.
you was allowed
Yeah, I
to
didn't do
the
that
butterfly.
one.
I couldn't do the crybaby
Oh, okay.
either.
No, I
I
did
didn't
that
do
was in
that
the corner
one.
at the lock-ins when you was at school and stuff like that.
Oh, see,
Wait, so you
because
did it
your
on the
mama
floor
didn't
or
know.
on the
Because your
floor.
mama did
Didn't
floor.
know.
We had the skating rink with your skates
That
on
was,
the floor.
I feel like that was the first
Now, that
raunchy
was the
dance.
bomb back in the day.
This was a segue into what I'm about to tell y'all.
Yeah, and then you got the Kid and Play, of course. The Kid and Play, and then the first female hip hop artist or rapper in or they deem her the first lady of hip hop in the 90s is who?
MC
Queen
Light.
Latifah.
Queen Latifah. That's
Okay.
right, baby.
UNITY.
Queen Latifah. So we're gonna pay homage to Queen.
Yes.
All hail
The Queen.
the Queen, baby.
Yes. All right. Well, speaking of the crybaby,
Mm-hmm.
and you was talking about twerking. Well, twerking actually came out in the 2000s. So I'll start with dances for
Okay.
the 2000s.
Okay.
So twerking actually
I
came
still
out
can't twerk.
in 2014.
Really?
Yeah.
And I still can't twerk.
Wow.
It
Yep.
started off in Africa, though.
See, because wait a minute, but we used to call it popping in the 90s,
Yeah,
right?
we did.
Listen,
Yeah.
I was gonna say we was freaking back
Yeah.
in the
Okay,
day.
It was a
yeah.
freaking, a
Like
popping, and
freak
twerking.
dancing.
For as much as we had actual dances like the Cabbage Patch, the Schoolcraft, and the Kid and Play, we was freaking at the dances. Okay?
That's the
So they call it twerking now, but really,
It's
we
just it's
invented
an
the
evolution.
freak.
Yeah.
It's an evolution. Of
Evolution
dance.
of the freak.
What's that move?
Slow grind, slow grind.
Okay, so we was talking about Sierra 1-2 step.
oh yes,
Okay.
love that song.
2005, the Stanky Leg.
Dude, yes.
Yo, we started wobbling in
Yes.
the 2000s.
I remember that.
And then somebody taught me how to Dougie in the 2010s.
No one ever taught me how to Dougie.
Pop, lock it, drop it, cha-cha slide, Cupid shuffle.
Yes.
You know, these are all things that we started to do. As far as movies go, Lord Jesus, Baby Boy.
Oh my
gosh.
classic.
When he was jumping around that house, I'm gonna take my glasses off.
You got something to say?
love me no
Oh no, I just like that part of the movie. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
Paid in Full.
Oh wow.
That was 2002. American Gangster.
Oh, yes.
With
Okay.
Denzel Washington, 2007. My favorite movie of all times, Gladiator.
I love that movie.
And then y'all remember Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon?
Oh
Yes.
yes, that was
never
my
seen it, but I
movie.
I still haven't seen it either,
I
so I don't
ain't
feel
seen it.
alone.
So
Okay, yeah, I was
good.
like,
I don't feel
heard of it.
alone.
Y'all gotta watch it. It's good.
Okay, I'm
Is
gonna
it
go
good?
see if it's on one of
Yeah.
them streaming services. I got it.
Right, it's
Clothes,
on one of them.
embroidered low-rise pants with the gemmed belts,
Yes.
the jewel
Yes,
belts. Okay,
okay.
capri pants, cargo pants.
Gaucho.
With the thong showing, thong underwear, you got a little
Mhm.
thong
Thong,
action.
thong.
That thong. With tube tops, halter tops, and layers.
Layers, lots
Yes.
of
Lots
layers.
of layers. Lots of
Yeah.
layers. And don't forget the tracksuits, the
Mhm.
velour,
Mm,
baby
the velour
fat,
The
tag.
button-up
Yes.
pants, the rip-off
the
button-up
track
pants.
pants.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Yep.
I was
That
a,
butt
I
fucking
definitely
called.
was a velour queen with that baby fat.
The
Okay.
baby, that pink baby
Yeah.
fat,
Mhm.
velour suit. Yeah.
And you know, not to kill the vibe or anything, but it was definitely a time in our nation's history that we experienced great tragedy and loss
Mhm.
with the 2001 terrorist attacks on the United States. So it was in New York City, Washington D.C., and in Shanksville, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Yep. So that was forever life changing because now today we have different rules in place for how we move forward when we traveling. You know, you
Mhm.
can't
Right.
go to the airport just to watch the planes come in. You can't go unless you get a special pass to the gate, unless you got a child, a minor coming on the plane. You see you at security.
Can't even take a bottle
Yeah.
of water.
Bye. Can't even take a bottle of water. So that forever changed how.
I'm happy
we
you
do
can
things
still
going
take
forward.
the 4 ounces of alcohol.
3.
Three. Yeah, I was like,
Yep.
ooh.
You talking about for the 311 rule?
Yeah. Yeah.
and it changed that, right? Like we can only take 3 1-ounce bottles of liquid in your carry-on, and how you gotta take your shoes off and all that stuff. But could not, get out of the 2000s without, paying mention of that and recognizing all the lives lost.
Y'all know something that wasn't mentioned that I'm disappointed in?
What, boo?
In the 2000s?
Juvenile, back that ass up. I thought you not mentioned
Cash
that.
Money Records taking over for the 99 and 2000. Classic.
Everybody runs the dance floor.
Classic. Well, on that note, we are going to take a break and come right back and talk about what we talking about, what we saying goodbye to in 2022.
Bye, y'all.
Yes.
See you in a minute.
Hey, has this been your podcast studio experience? Has the location been less than favorable?
No. I can't do this.
Come to EVRY Media, where quality matters, located in Royal Oak, Michigan. Visit every.media.
Welcome back to the EVRY
That's
Woman Show.
EVRY.media.
Okay, so before we get into what we're saying goodbye to in 2022, we want to play a quick game. Since we just gave you all this decades knowledge, we are going to play a quick game and ask some questions about the 80s and the 90s.
That's right.
All right, so Alicia got some questions for us. And how we play this game?
All right, so it's really just multiple choice except for one question. And then I have a bonus question at the end, okay?
Okay.
You ready? All right. So, number one, what cartoon was not from the 80s? Not. Okay? We got Transformers, Flintstones, Smurfs, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or DuckTales.
The Smurfs.
Transformers.
Smurfs.
The Smurfs. I'm going with the Smurfs.
The Smurfs.
Flintstones.
Oh, that's what I meant to say.
That was my second choice.
Flintstones is way up there.
Wow. Okay.
I didn't write the year down, but I think it was somewhere 50, 60, somewhere in there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they were out a long time.
They had TVs back then, huh?
Okay. What year did Michael Jackson perform at the Super Bowl? 97, 89, 2005, or 93?
89.
97.
I want to say 97. No, 89. I feel like it's 89.
93.
That wasn't an option.
That was
It
close.
was an option. All right. Y'all remember Fraggle Rock?
Yes.
That
I
was
love
my
Fraggle
favorite.
Rock.
How many years, or how long did it air? 2, 3, 4, or 5 years?
4.
3.
I'm gonna give it 5 just because we do.
I'm going to say 3. I was a kid. It was 2 weeks for me.
It was 4.
4.
It aired from 83 to 87.
What did you say?
She said 4.
Oh, I did say 4.
I said 4 too.
I changed my mind in my head.
We are never going on a game show together, y'all. Never.
Because somebody ain't, we ain't
Okay.
gonna
First
win.
of all, they give you practice. She coming out the
Listen.
left.
Oh, okay.
Where were the 1992 Olympics held?
92?
Yeah,
Man, that was 96.
No,
92.
92.
Do we have multiple choice?
No options. Just
I
take a
don't
guess.
know.
It was held in 1992
Where?
in a place.
Russia?
Canada?
Barcelona.
Barcelona. I knew that.
We just throwing
I'm
things
sure
out.
you did, ma'am.
What singer won a Grammy for Best Reggae Album in 1995?
Shabba Ranks.
Shaggy, Shabba, Maxi Priest, Buja Banton, or Bob Marley?
What year was this?
95.
I'm going to say
95?
Shaggy.
Say Shabba.
It wasn't me. It was
What'd you
Shaggy.
say?
I know.
What about Homegirl? Pull up to my bumper, baby. She not on the list. She didn't get a Grammy for
Bob
that.
Marley?
wasn't me
I
coming
was
out.
gonna say Bob
It was-
Marley.
So I
It was
got
Shaggy?
It was Shaggy.
It was Shaggy?
And she got me on the camera.
It wasn't me.
In 95? I was so young. Why was I listening to that?
Oh, God. Right.
Same.
All right. What was the highest grossing film in the 90s? Toy Story, Forrest Gump, Titanic, or The Lion
Titanic.
King?
I was gonna say Titanic.
Titanic. Yeah.
Girl, it was Titanic.
Was it?
Yeah.
You're like, stop thinking so hard.
1.8 billion.
Yeah.
They grossed.
It's the 25th anniversary of Titanic, by the way. It was released in 1997, and it was
25.
re-released in 2023. Like,
And I still say Jack would have lived if Rose would have got on that boat.
Oh, we're not
Okay,
doing that. We're not doing
Rose.
All right. What year was the Game Boy released? 86, 91, 89, or 93?
91.
86.
91.
that. I wanted. It wasn't. Say it again, because I wanted to say.
86, 91, 89, or 93?
91.
Is
It was
either 90.
89.
It was
89?
89?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Jeez.
Clearly,
I just know I wanted one and my mama ain't
I didn't
get it.
have one
Nothing
either, but my
about
cousin got one for
my own
Christmas,
era.
and that's how I know because I was like, oh, so y'all like him better than me? But
Okay. Which was the only Disney princess released in the 80s? Snow White, Pocahontas, Cinderella, or Aladdin?
Polka.
Snow White.
No.
Aladdin?
Snow
mean a
White or
It's either Snow White or
Cinderella.
Cinderella, but I think Snow
Well,
White.
Jasmine. That's what I meant.
In the 80s?
Snow White or Cinderella. I think it's Snow White though.
I think it's Cinderella. It's not Cinderella.
80s wasn't Pocahontas.
You
Pocahontas
guys-
was definitely
right.
The first
90s.
time
Cinderella?
Pocahontas.
What's the other
Oh,
one?
Pocahontas?
Is Pocahontas?
Never second guess yourself.
Wow.
I just knew that
What
wasn't
talk
90s.
show came out first in the 80s? Oprah, David Letterman, Larry King, or Arsenio?
David
I feel like
Letterman.
it's been Oprah.
Came out first.
David Letterman.
Who
In the 80s?
Oprah, David Letterman, Larry King, or Arsenio?
It's either
Gotta be
David.
Larry King.
Larry
Larry King.
or
This
David.
is late night shows, right? Those aren't like
Just
daytime talk shows.
period.
It's a combination.
Oh.
Yeah. So it was David Letterman. He came out in 82,
Letterman.
followed by Larry King in 85, Oprah 87, Arsenio in 89.
Okay.
All right. And what sitcom was not a 90s sitcom?
Go.
Living Single, Fresh Prince, Girlfriends, or Martin?
Girlfriends.
Girlfriends.
Yep, came out in 2000.
Yeah.
Now, here's the
love
bonus one.
Bonus
That was
question.
easy. What is Detroit dance music called?
Jit.
Jit.
Hustle?
Techno. We got
House music.
a lot of it. We got house music. We got jit. We
I thought Jit
What
was
is
I thought it was
Detroit?
called the
So
Hustle.
the
Detroit
songs is
Hustle.
like jail and weed.
No.
Oh, that's techno
That's not
house
house,
music.
that's not
It's two
jit.
different names for it, but that's
What do you call it?
electric
Don't look
music,
at me,
house
what you call
music.
it?
I'm
It's
looking for the answer. We don't
Ghetto
know.
tech.
ghetto.
Yes. And
never
I
heard
did not know
I
that
didn't know
either.
that.
I was
I am
like this year's
offended.
old. Was it this year? It was this year's old when I
today
found
years
out.
old when I
Ghetto.
found out
It's
that
called
ghetto
ghetto
tech was a
tech.
thing. Okay.
It's
First
called
of
ghetto
all,
tech.
That was a great game.
Yeah.
So now we got to move on. So real quick, ladies, let's end the show by talking about what we are saying goodbye to before we say goodbye to our audience in 2022. So any trends, hairstyles, celebrities, hashtags, whatever. I got a personal I'm saying goodbye to, and then I'll let y'all have y'all's. Okay. So personally, I am saying goodbye to drinking every day
Okay.
Wow. All right, Tia.
because the pandemic did me wrong.
Oh,
I feel you.
but you still drink sometimes, just not every day. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
I
well,
am
all
not
right.
an alcoholic.
Okay.
That is the first.
That's the
believe
first
you,
thing
Tam.
that
That is the
alcoholics
first step.
say.
Yeah.
They say that
I
they
am
are.
Hi, my name's Tamara, and I'm an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Hi, Tam.
And I have decided to leave drinking every day behind in 2022.
Okay.
All
Congratulations.
right.
Yes. Good job.
Back in the
All
Corona
right,
days.
who's next?
I got nothing.
I want to say goodbye to crop tops because I'm getting older. I just want to wear a full length shirt so we can get those back on shelves. That would be fantastic. And hashtags because I feel like with SEO and everything, like
What's
we just
SEO?
search engine optimization. So when you like make a video on TikTok or anywhere, whatever you're saying, whatever the words that you're saying or the caption you're putting is automatically like put in a search engine. So you don't need hashtags anymore. Is basically what I'm saying. You shouldn't.
Sweet.
Sagging
I
pants
leave
and
them.
saying underwear. I don't want to see
Oh
nobody.
my God,
That's still a
yes,
thing?
That
yes.
is
Oh, yeah.
still
No.
a thing.
But they just came out with a whole new couture line where they hanging the
Couture.
pants around their legs.
It's actually
No,
it's technically
no.
on your waist,
Goodbye.
but there's a gap,
Goodbye.
and then it's the pants. Yeah,
No, ma'am.
they really on your waist, but it's a gap
And
there.
the pants.
You get to do
hang.
both.
So you can see a crack. Or?
Yep.
Mm-mm.
Crack
Who
and
wants to
crotch.
do that?
Goodbye to baby hairs.
But oh,
First
And
of
the
all,
fake baby
no.
hair.
baby.
I don't- whatever.
hairs. Can they
I'm
go
gonna be
bye-bye,
70
please?
wearing baby hair, y'all.
Listen.
My mama still wear
You-
baby hair. She about to be
You
70.
know they got little fake
No,
tattoos you
man.
can like
Yes.
paste them on.
Those should go in the
I
garbage
hope I
as
never
well.
have to do those.
Listen,
Can
I
we
was gonna
throw
put
the
something on with some
Kardashians
scrunchies.
in the garbage too?
yeah, they can go.
What
by.
are those?
The Kardashians. You said what
What are those? Exactly.
Kardashians.
We can get rid of Nicki Minaj too. I'm sick
Well,
of
can
talking
we-
about
well,
her. I'm
was-
tired
I'm
of talking
sick
about
of
Will
her.
Smith.
Since we talked about Nicki Minaj,
She's a
can we
bully.
get rid of fake booty?
Okay,
Fake
Nikki's
booty.
a bully.
Fake
I
booties.
thought Nikki was nice. I don't know her, but
Oh yeah, she's mean.
All right, everybody can't tell everybody. Okay, so fake booties.
Fake booties
That's
gotta
you
go.
came up with one. Congratulations.
Yes, amen.
And so what you
I
got?
forgot about that.
Oh, I got a Nicki Minaj. I agree with you because she's mean. She is so mean. Like,
She act like she came out with it first. And she
can't
did not.
nobody else do anything. Like, oh, you got a lace front. You trying to be like me? I'm Chung Lee. Like, girl, go on somewhere. Like,
Let's be clear. I was the first one wearing lace fronts in
Come on,
2007.
You
Before
better- you
y'all was
better-
even up on lace
you
fronts,
better
I
tell 'em,
set the
bro.
trend. I used to go all the way down to Georgia
First
to
of
get my
all,
lace front.
Michael
I didn't
Jackson
know
was
I was
first.
supposed to put
The baby
makeup
hairs.
on it.
Oh.
So I just cut it and then slid it on. Wasn't no tape, wasn't no glue. So I was the trendsetter on that one. I'm
You
just
better
saying.
tell them.
for me, capping gotta go. I am so sick of this internet
who?
cap, y'all. Capping. Like,
I
just
thought
be
you meant the
you.
word. You mean the whole.
Yeah, not the action of roasting, but capping like the fake money, the fake jewelry, or you know, or just making things seem like they're more than what they are. Like that's so annoying. Like I know you in real life. I'm gonna tell your worker. Like it's just
There's people out here painting the bottoms of their shoes red to look like
yeah. Like why are you doing all of that? I just
gotta
think
pay.
it's
I got
so
another one too.
it's so
And
unnecessary.
we're going to make that the last one.
Let's stop taking pictures and videos of every single thing that we do. Can you just
Done.
enjoy the moments?
Yes. Listen.
As a content creator, no.
yeah,
I'm gonna keep taking
kinda-
pictures of everything.
I get what you're saying, but I was like,
Yeah, like, no.
I'm going to always document it. I thought you were going to say posting
Posting.
it.
I mean, well,
Well,
yeah,
some things
yeah,
are
legit.
inappropriate, like somebody getting choked out. Help
Oh,
them.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, no,
yeah.
And when that?
All right. Well, ladies, that is our time. I can't wait to
enjoyed
get
y'all
back up
today.
here with
I
y'all
know, I missed
again.
this.
We have so many more great shows planned for you all. So please tune back in next week and we will see every woman and every one of you then.
Bye.
The Oh,
know.
let's do it again.
That was real.
I didn't know.
What you want us to do?
See, well, I was about to say that.
Huh?
Season 2.
Welcome back to season. Hey. Welcome to season 2. Okay.
You got it?
Mm-hmm.
Good.